Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ramadhani Kurniawan. I will present our paper with paper ID 117, and the title is Mapping of Telkom University Roadshow Location using Geographic Information System. And this is the outline. The first is introduction, the second is method, the third is result and discussion, and the last is conclusion. Next, introduction. Based on data on the new student selection or NSS at Telkom University in the last 3 years, there are international study programs that have experienced a decrease in the ratio of the number of participants for the NSS compared to the capacity. A limited number of employees can also be an obstacle in marketing Telkom University to schools on site in various cities. Based on enrollment data in 2019, there were more than 500 schools from which participants participated in international class study program. And this is the comparison of the ratio of participants participating in the selection versus capacity in international class study program. And it can be seen in the electrical engineering and visual communication division that the ratio decreased in 2019. Okay. Next, the comparison of the number of registrants in several cities in 2019, and this is the estimated distance from Telkom University to several cities. Because there are quite a lot of cities, which is more than 500 schools, and there are participants from cities are far away. Okay, it would be better if displayed in the form of a map that can display the number of participants who took part in the selection of new students from each city. Then, method. The system is designed using the rapid application development model, which consists of 4 phases. The first is requirement planning. Next is user design, construction, and cutover. This is a RID life cycle. Is the one of the system development life cycle model that use the basic waterfall approach. Next, result and discussion. The first is requirement planning, and this is stakeholder analysis. There are 4 stakeholders in this case. The first is problem owner. As problem owner, as the first party plays a role in controlling aspect of the problem. In this case is the head of the international class. Next is problem customer. Problem customer is the party whose role is used to use a solution or apply a decision that has been agreed to by the problem owner. In this case is admission staff. And the third, problem user. Problem user is the party that has a role that is influenced by system that has been created. In this case is admission staff. And the last, problem analyst, is the party whose role is to identify the problem that are owned by the previous 3 stakeholders. In this case is researcher. Then data collection. In the data collection process utilizing registration data owned by Directorate of Admission. Registration data includes information on the origin of the participating school, the origin of participant city, the chosen study program to the study program where the participant was received. Other data are used such as master data for study programs, schools, cities, and provinces. And here is some user design, the first system architecture. The mapping of the system is assisted by Google Map API, which can be accessed via web browser on a PC connected to the internet. Okay. Next is ERD, which shows the relationship between entities. Next, construction phase. This is a system result. The left image is login page. User must log in first to enter the system. And the next image on the right is example page for data management by administrator, such as data management for cities, school, and provinces. And the next is the mapping view. The left image shows that the system provides information on the major favorites for each city. Meanwhile, the right image shows that the system provides information about the number of registrants each year based on the data entered to the system. On this page, admission staff can use it to consider cities to visit for roadshow marketing activities. Next, the cutover phase. First, black box. Based on the result of the black box, it shows that the system is successful and run according to the design with slight mismatch in the system response to the data import process scenario. However, this can be tolerated because it doesn't have a significant effect if the data import process is carried out by entering the correct data according to the system requirement. Then UAT. UAT is carried out by one respondent with 10 questions covering 5 kinds of aspects. The first aspect is performance with 2 questions, features 2 questions, conformance 3 questions, design 3 questions, and trust 1 question. The UAT results with 5 scale show that the answer to all questions are agreed. Then conclusion. This study resulted in this mapping of alternatives providing information on applicants from various cities. The system will map the data of each alternative city into a map so that user can be helped in considering the cities that need to be visited for the roadshow along with the resources needed for the visit. The system provides information on the number of applicants for the past several years and the number of registrants for each study program. System has limitation. System can display detailed information about schools. And the second, system requires an internet connection to be able to display maps. Based on black box testing and UAT, the system is successful in carrying out its function according to the design so that the system can be used to make it easier for the admission directorate to consider the right city for university marketing to be implemented. We namely Roadshow. Okay, that's the presentation I can deliver. Thanks for your attention.